Good morning and welcome to today's edition of the newspaper review here on MAJO Television Network. Today, Monday, the 24th of November 2025, I remain your host, Charles Akudo, broadcasting to you from our digital television studio here in Akure, Ondo State, Nigeria. We start off and we take our headlines from the Hope newspaper, which is a very popular newspaper here in Akure, Ondo State. Starting off, insecurities and abduction. Optimism as 50 among 303 abducted Niger school children has escaped. On the matter, as 38 abducted Eruku worshippers remain and regain freedom. We cut 2025 budget by 209 billion naira to be realistic, says the Ondo Assembly. On crime and drugs, the NDLEA dismantles 6 drug syndicates and arrests 9 kingpins. We go forward to our next newspaper, which comes from the Punch newspaper. Mass abduction crisis. President Tinubu pulls 100,000 policemen from VIPs. Audit uncovers 6 billion naira payment and breaches in the NNPCL. State pile up as 1.6 trillion naira debt despite record allocation. The Nest Oil Limited in receivership and receiver management press release. Now we go on to our next newspaper headline, which comes from the Guardian newspaper. International pressure mounts on the federal government as states close schools over recent kidnappings. Court warns the FBN, Access Bank and Zenith Bank MDs risk of imprisonment over disobedience of court orders. On labor and policy, Senate considers bill subjecting military convictions to court review. The Nest Oil Limited in receivership and receivers managers press release. Now, finishing that newspaper, we go on to our next newspaper, which comes from the Daily Trust newspaper. Rounding up, insecurity and abductions. 13 teenage girls abducted in Borno. And we still have the corporate legal Nest Oil Limited in receivership. Now, we move on to our next newspaper headline, and we take it from the Matrix newspaper. Insecurity. I will not relent until Nigeria is safe, President Tinubu vows. On the case of anti-corruption, 6 trillion naira scandal, publish the NDDC reports and name those indicated. Court orders President Tinubu. Withdraws officers from VIPs and redeploys them to police duties. Now on crime and drugs, the NDLEA intercepts meth cocaine concealed in machine cylinders at the Lagos airport. Now we go on to our next newspaper, which comes from the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. 38 worshippers rescued in Kwara. 50 students escaped from kidnappers in Niger. President Tinubu orders withdrawal of police from VIPs. Now we go on and take the same headline on the same newspaper, the Nest Oil Limited in receivership. The receivers and managers press conference release. Finally on that newspaper, Legal and Finance. Alleged $1 billion Nest Oil debt. First Bank, Access Bank, Zenith Bank, MDs all risk imprisonment over the disobedience of court order. In the world of sports, we go into the Punch Sports Extra. Redemption. Awazim scores own goal, equalizer in the Nats draw. In the world of football transfer, Xabi Alonso tipped for Liverpool job. Robert Lewandowski rejects Fenerbahce. Now, in the world of youth sports, the Lagos Legends stun Hoopers in the NBPL final. Now move over to the world of entertainment, and we'll take it from the Matrix Showbiz Gist. Celebrity health. Why I don't bathe my newborn every day. Toke Makinwa. Yemi Alade, Tiwa Savage lead powerful conversation on women in music. Fuji star Obisere queues attacked in Ondo and money stolen. I'll never forget that day. Mama Ereko on Pasuma's dedication to her film. And that's all we have for you today on the newspaper review. Don't forget to like and subscribe here on MAJO Television Network. Join us again next time. I remain your host, Charles Akudo, signing out for now. Have a great day and thank you.